Hi, it's Jane and welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to do something a little different because I have been getting requests on how I make my truffles. I try to make a different truffle for every holiday, and this year for Christmas and Hanukkah I am going to make Nutella truffles. What's great about making these is that it doesn't require a lot of time and you don't even have to use the oven. How great is that? And they're usually a big hit. So let's get started. What I used for this particular truffle was basically Nutella, obviously, and something called Cadbury Digestives that my friend Sue's got for me. It's basically a tea biscuit covered by Cadbury chocolate. They're so delicious even on their own, but I thought mixed with the Nutella would give an extra chocolate flavor, but you could use any kind of yellow or golden cookie and it'll taste the same. I crushed up these Cadbury bad boys into a food processor and then I added in Nutella. The trick is with the wet ingredient, you want to put in about a tablespoon at a time just to see what the consistency is. I would say make sure it's not too wet, almost like where it forms a ball. I mean, you'll pretty much see it when you're in the food processor, but I didn't want to make this video 10 million hours, so I cut that part out. I then took the Cadbury and Nutella mixture and I made little round balls. And I put them in the fridge so that they would get a little hardened, so when you put it in the chocolate it doesn't fall apart. I would say put it in the fridge for about 15-20 minutes depending on how strong your fridge is. For the chocolate coating, I took milk chocolate chips and a little bit of semi-sweet chocolate chips just so it's not overly sweet. I then melted in the microwave, and there's two tricks to making it come out really well. One, put it in for a little bit, like 30 seconds, then stir. Then put it in for another 30 seconds, then stir. And maybe another 30 seconds, it depends on your microwave. But the trick is that you don't want to burn it because chocolate will burn if it gets too hot. I also add about half a teaspoon of vegetable oil just to make it unthickened and a little easier to work with. You don't taste it. I then take one of the balls, I dip it in the chocolate, and the trick is to use 2 forks and then just twirl it around like so. Get it nice and coated, and then lift it up with both forks. Let the extra chocolate drip off and then transfer it onto the parchment paper lined cookie sheet. I also put some crushed cookie on top, a little bit of a Christmassy sprinkle. You can use whatever you want, and then I just keep going. When I'm done doing the whole tray, I then take it and put it into the refrigerator for about an hour or so. If you're in an extreme rush, you can put it in the freezer for about 10-15 minutes. This is what the finished product looks like. If you try these and you make them, let me know in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you. And as usual, subscribe to my channel. Have a great holiday.